We're live, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice, nice.
Let's see something here.
I sound
Yo.
weird. Oh, right, okay, right.
Yo, yo.
What's up? You heard the
Yeah, there
Arkham
you are.
Podcast. Y'all
There
hear
you are.
me?
Yeah.
What's up, guys? GamingBunny here with
Yeah.
DarkCIaw, the Arkham Podcast. We have wanted to do this for quite a while, haven't we? Like,
Oh
damn.
man, dude. It's been a
I've been
long time,
knowing you for
man.
like a couple of years, like even back in the old days with your old channel. Like, oh my God, time flies, man.
Yeah,
Jesus.
dude, we talked each other for the first time when Season of Infamy came out for the
Yeah, the season of Infamy
for Arkham
DLCs.
Knight.
Yeah, yeah, we had like a conversation in the comment sections, and I would make like other videos in the season of Infamy. Yeah, it was that's how we started the bond, and here we are. Like,
Yeah.
got our own
Dude,
podcast. Like,
the hype for Arkham Knight was crazy, man. Like I miss those
it
days, man.
it was, yeah, same here, man. Yeah, like Arkham Knight, man. It was a good game, other than like some of the other critics that they had, like about there was a lot of Batmobile and stuff like that. I mean, other than that, the game was amazing. I loved it. The story was awesome. I loved it.
Yeah,
It's quite
man.
good.
So,
Yeah,
did you so were you on Twitter? Did you see what happened on
yeah.
Twitter,
It's
man?
yeah. I was on Twitter. Yeah, I actually saw it yesterday. That is crazy, man. Holy jeez. Guy, the
Every
voice of that Batman from Arkham Origins, tweeted about how he's working on this like, project, and like, oh my god, like,
So what do you think about that? Like, cause am I tripping, man? Cause I'm thinking it's Batman. Like, am
I
I
think he's
wrong
Batman
or?
too. I think he can be quite a troll sometimes, from his past couple of tweets.
Yeah,
Um, I th it's probably Batman, but who knows? Like, I don't know when it comes to him. Like, jeez, I think it's got to be Batman. Like, I
it's
don't remember
gotta
the
be.
last time we worked on any other kind of like video games or
Yeah, cause
did it
what?
didn't he do, yeah.
What was you gonna say?
I was like the voice Assassin's Creed and like games like that. Like
Yeah, Ezio. He's the voice actor of
hmm
Ezio and like Sonic the Hedgehog,
Sonic, yeah, yeah.
but the publicist, the dude, Gary or whatever, I can't say his last name, but
Yeah,
dude,
yeah,
I think published he published Arkham Origins. I'm pretty sure.
yeah. I'm quite sure he did. Yeah, it's
But
yeah.
the thing that like really confuses me though, man, is like in the same night you see, Roger Craig Smith saying that, but then you
hmm
like scroll down and then you see Kevin Conroy, who's the
Yeah,
voice,
yeah,
and he's like, we need a new Batman game. Tell WB. It's like,
yeah. It's
what is that?
there's something's going on, man, and I'm really excited for it. Like,
And
yeah.
there's no way there's gonna be two Batman games. There's no way. There can't be.
Yeah,
I
it's gonna be
mean,
insane. Yeah, I don't think it'll be too.
and you got Rocksteady and all these rumors about, they're making a fucking games
Yeah,
as a
like I heard like they're
service.
making a.
What is that
Yeah.
gonna be like DC Universe Online?
I don't know, man. Jesus, I hope it's another Arkham game. Like we've been waiting for an Arkham game for like how many years now? Jeez, like how long has it been since like Arkham Knight? Like it's
Almost
2014,
5 years.
right? Yeah.
A long ass time, man. And
Yeah, we should
they
have got
came
like
out with
another
that
Batman.
fucking Arkham VR, and like when that was announced,
hmm
I was kind of upset. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, I never actually played the Arkham VR because I actually got a VR just at the beginning of this year, and yeah, I never actually played the VR, but I heard it's quite short. Like, I mean, it's a VR game, but like it's to do with like Arkham Knight, right? Like right in the beginning, like
Yeah,
before
it's a
everything
dream.
else.
It's a dream. Like
Yeah.
it's not even like considered canon.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, it was short. I never even played it either, but I mean,
You didn't play.
I watched it a lot, you know.
Yeah, I watched about the clips as well.
But I was like,
There's,
man,
I mean,
this isn't what I want. I want a fucking
yeah,
actual game.
and I remember as well, like, what was it, like, remember the Arkham channel when they had, like, podcasts, like, no pun intended, like, when they end up doing things, remember when they end up revealing, like, DLCs and all these kind of things, like, every month they have their own, like, show
Yeah.
thing, and they would, yeah, I remember they were saying, like, so is there any other, like, project I'm gonna be working on after this? And then it just cut off, like,
Oh
boom, and
yeah.
then all of that hype just for that VR game. Like, oh my god.
Dude, I was
I was
so
something
disappointed.
expected something way more bigger.
I was so
But I'm not
disappointed.
gonna lie, yeah, it looks quite cool. Like I saw the clip where you end up like going in the piano and then you go straight to the Bat Cave and then putting on the suit. That's quite dope. I like that. But the rest of the other things I heard, uh,
It was like
uh,
off-putting because like they had a different voice actor for Alfred.
mm-hmm,
You know, like it wasn't the same from Arkham Knight. And then
yeah,
I
yeah.
think Nightwing, I don't know if Nightwing was the same, had the same voice, or Tim Drake had the same voice. I don't know. It was just weird, man.
I know the Penguin had a different voice. It wasn't Nolan North. Like,
Yeah, that's probably what I
yeah,
was thinking of.
I wasn't a fan of that at all. Like some of the villains I saw for the game and I heard about, like I know they had like Penguin, Croc, the Joker. Um, like I would have prefer. I mean, like again, it's a VR game. It's not like a long ass game, but like add some maybe other villains that we didn't see in Arkham Knight that was supposed to be there. Like I don't know, like Zaz or something like that, something cool like that. Like but
Yeah, the VR shit's really overrated, man. Cause like, just imagine a VR Batman game where you could actually like grapple and actually go with the grapple. You know what I mean? Like instead of
yeah,
it
oh
being
the
like a cutscene where
us
it just goes
yeah.
black and then you appear where you
I
were
re
trying to go.
I remember seeing something that yeah, that grapple system is shit. Yeah, you just like grab onto something and goes black and then
Like they could have did so much.
yeah.
You could have been able to like glide, jump off of buildings and
Yeah,
glide and like drive the Batmobile and shit, but it was a
yeah.
letdown,
Some
you know.
something like the like I know this is a Batman thing, but I'm talking about like something for example like the Spider-Man, you know, the Spider-Man VR.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that
like you
looks
could
amazing, I'm
swing.
not
You
gonna
can
lie.
swing in that. You can actually
Hmm.
swing in that.
And I
That's
see when
crazy.
people wear the thing, like people trips out like really bad because they think they're actually flying. It's crazy, man. Like if they did something for that, like the Arkham VR, that would be quite sick. I would love that a lot.
Yeah, I don't see. I don't know if like Rocksteady must have had like a small budget for it or something. I don't know, but because those dudes are fucking insane with talent, man.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah,
So,
they are.
what do you think about this Court of Owls?
Court of Owls.
The
Oh
Court of
man,
Owls
there's been a
rumors,
lot of
man.
teases for years, but then I'm starting to like, I don't know, I'm giving up hope, man. I mean, I try not to, but
No.
like all these I don't know, all these like teases and so like I mean it's exciting. I mean the other thing that I think it was like there was a tweet last year about someone wearing like a Court Owls like logo on the t-shirt. Like
Yeah, what
that kind
happened
of
to
got me
that
a bit
shit?
hyped. Yeah. And
No,
then
I
they
feel
said
you,
something
man.
about then they said something about like May, like they're revealing something in May. Like I never heard anything happening in May. Like nothing Batman related, nothing to do with that tweet. Like
Well, see, there was
yeah,
like
it's.
there was like all kinds of rumors. There was like the Arkham, what was it? Well, the Damian
Yeah,
Wayne Batman game.
yeah, the
Let's
Damian
talk
Wayne
about this
Batman.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was actually excited for the Damian Wayne like game. It was like it's a sequel to Arkham Knight, and he plays Damian Wayne. There's like an older version of like Bruce Wayne, and he's like mentor. Man, that shit. That sounds awesome. But like, have you saw the artwork for the game? Like the characters?
Oh my god, dude. That shit was stupid.
Did you see Gorilla Grodd? What the fuck?
Gorilla Grodd, dude. He was the most generic fucking character design out of all of them. I
Yeah,
hated it.
yeah, yeah.
Cause like you go
Oh
from
my
looking
god.
at Gorilla Grodd from Injustice 2 to that, and you're like, dude, what
Hmm.
the fuck?
Yeah.
And like
But there was like, yeah.
I thought Black Mask as a female was cool, you know what I mean? I thought it was like a
Hmm.
neat
Yeah.
change or whatever.
Yeah, that was quite cool, yeah.
Cause
I
like,
wasn't really a fan of the White Rabbit design. Like, that was
oh, you
kind of
saw
weird to
you
me.
saw White Rabbit design?
Yeah, the white. Yeah, did you not see that?
No, I only seen Two Face, Black Mask, Dick
There's like,
Grayson.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
damn, I gotta
I
look
never saw
those
the
up.
Dick Grayson. Like, I saw the Poison Ivy one. Like, that's
Dude,
quite
alright.
cool.
This is why I had a problem with the Poison Ivy shit. Is because
Hmm.
she's dead. She's fucking dead.
Yeah.
Like,
Hmm.
okay, but they were gonna justify it by saying, oh, she transferred her soul into a different
It's just some
body. And
other.
it's like,
Yeah, I saw that
well,
Easter egg in the Arkham Knight.
and it's like, well, that's dumb because that like that undoes everything she did in Arkham Knight. Like her sacrifice,
Hmm.
that makes her
Yeah, yeah,
sacrifice meaningless,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, that's some weird Ra's al Ghul shit right there. Like, yeah, I can see what you mean. Yeah.
And
I
fucking
mean, other than the fact, like, looking at, like, I'm gonna bring this up again, like, I want new villains, like,
yeah,
like, not other than just, like, I mean, yeah, Black Mask, yeah, and then there's, like, White Rabbit, then there's, like, Poison. I want different, like,
exactly.
villains, not just the same, like, the Joker, like, I don't know, like, different ones, like, well, not Deathstroke again, like, I mean, other, like, characters and villains, like,
Yeah, there's more
I would
badass
want.
villains out there. We just gotta
Mhm.
see them, you know?
Yeah, like Prometheus. Like I know, like he was meant to be making an appearance in Arkham Knight, but we never got that. There was
Yeah,
like
I'd like
Tweedledee,
Prometheus.
Tweedledum, a lot of other, and a lot of like potential just wasted.
Yeah, man, that's why I hope this Court of Owls rumor is true, man, because the Court of Owls, dude, that's fucking
Hmm.
badass, dude.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, I hope we get to see it, and like, I hope to get like we see it maybe like I don't know, hopefully next year, or maybe we get to see a tease by the end of this year, because the PS5 is coming out soon, unless they're trying to work on something for that, like something
Yeah.
really big. Because I know like the Arkham games, don't they take at least like 4 to 5 years for another
Fuck
like Arkham
yeah.
game?
Yeah, dude, I think you're right. This new Batman game's probably definitely going to be for PS5, but I keep
Hmm.
hearing I keep hearing these other Arkham YouTubers talking about it's current gen.
Hmm.
But it's like, okay, if
Yeah.
it's current gen, then how come they're not saying anything?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, I hope it's not the next gen. Because we only have like a year and a bit till the next gen, because apparently it might come out like in 2021 or so. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that we hopefully get like a Batman game for this version. But if not, like they better pull something very big out of this if this is coming for the next gen. It better be fucking awesome, you know? Like all of this weight, all of this hype.
Yeah, dude.
I hope it's good, yeah.
Like if they announce a Batman game, we're not gonna get
Mm.
the Batman game the year of the announcement. There's no way. It'll be like the following year.
Mhm. Yeah, probably. Yeah. 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 Definitely. Yeah.
'Cause man, dude, have you even heard like the story of the Court of Owls?
I
Any of that?
heard about it. Yeah. Like I
Dude,
heard
it's
pieces
cool.
of it. Like
It's cool as fuck. It's like I don't know
Alfred
if
dies, and
I
you're
don't know if
like.
they're gonna do it like the comic to
Mhm.
where Batman's like investigating Alan Wayne, his uh
Mhm.
his death and shit. Like I think his body was found in a sewer or whatever, and he like
Mhm.
investigates, and then like
Mhm.
he goes to all the old buildings that Alan Wayne owned, and like every 13th floor on all the buildings were like
Mhm.
blocked off, and
Yeah.
like that's where those motherfuckers stayed. They called them
Mhm.
owls nests, and the Court of
Yeah.
Owls stayed in the 13th floor, and Batman fucking investigated the 13th floor, and he found them and shit, dude. And then they started fighting and shit. Man,
Yeah.
if they put that shit in a game, dude, oh my god, dude.
But man, I would love to see that. Like, Court of Owls, man, brainwashes you and then turn you into like ninjas and shit. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, and they got like this poison. Well, I don't know if it's a poison. It's like some kind of formula that they dip their talent in, and like they can like
Mhm.
make people come back from the dead or some shit. And
Yeah, yeah. Really crazy, really trippy. Holy shit. Yeah, like seeing that in a video game, like that's gonna be interesting. I'd like to see that. But like, please improve in the boss battles. Like, I hope we get some actual boss battles, like in the Coral
yeah,
Battles game.
yeah,
Like none
dude.
of that like Batmobile shit. Like, or like the Batbite boss battle. Like,
But look
we
though,
didn't really
man,
get.
we gotta have the Batmobile, man. I need the Batmobile in the game. I
Hmm.
need it. But like I don't wanna.
Yeah.
But I'm not talking about you know you have to get in the Batmobile to fucking get to the next thing. I just wanna use it for traversal only. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
just
Yeah.
let me
Yeah.
drive to get the point A to point B. Let me drive
Hmm.
because what I want so bad in the game is I want to be able to be in Wayne Manor. I want Wayne Manor to be interactable
Yeah.
to where you
Even
live in
even the
Wayne Manor.
Batcave. Yeah.
Yes. And then you go
I
down to
want the
the Batcave and then you can get on the Bat computer. You can like craft suits or craft whatever. You can
Hmm.
train. Fucking, you get a call that something's up in Gotham. You get in your fucking
Hmm.
Batmobile. You fucking drive out of the cave. You're driving through the forest. Then you're getting to fucking Gotham, and then you can fucking
Yeah. Yeah.
leave your Batmobile, fly in the air,
Hmm.
dude.
Yeah.
That would be
I would
insane,
love that.
man.
That would be cool. And it actually just reminds me of that thing like you were talking about was like like for the remastered from what was it like? The remastered for Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. Like if
Yeah,
they
yeah,
had like expansion like for the maps, like one for like city and then you can just go to Asylum and then like night.
yeah,
I would love to see that.
yeah. Like all those games in one game.
Hmm. Hmm.
Fucking do all your asylum missions, then head to Arkham City. That would be insane, man. But
Yeah, it would.
they're never gonna do that. They're never gonna do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, I would love to have like even like a bigger map. Not a big map, not like GTA kind of like size of a map, but like even like a bit more like rooms for you to explore, like a more bigger.
Yeah, because
'Cause I don't know.
Arkham Knight with
Hmm.
that Batmobile, that map got small pretty quick, man.
Yeah, well, upgrades and so like, jeez. Like you don't
Cause
even need to get like, yeah, like you can just like fly out that mobile and then just go from like point A to point B and like that's it. Like, it's,
Yeah, I mean,
Love
we could
it.
do a couple. You could do a couple like puzzles with the Batmobile and like drive up a couple buildings, but like I don't want to. I don't want to be forced to be in the Batmobile to like get to the next stage and all that
Hmm.
shit.
Yeah,
Just give me
yeah.
the option. The more options you got, the better. The better it is, man.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. That would have been great.
Cause just think, if Arkham Knight wouldn't have had half them fucking tank battles, and
Hmm.
it wouldn't have forced you in it, and you actually had boss battles, the game would have been way better, man.
It would. I remember when when we were talking just ago about like the DLCs and like Mr. Freeze gonna be in it. Like we never got like a boss battle with Mr. Freeze. Like
Yeah,
there was only like
you don't even fight Freeze for real, you know.
yeah, that was something I was really hoping for. And
The
then they had
grand
like the
finale, the grand finale of the Freeze mission was fucking
mhm,
a tank battle. Like, oh yeah,
yeah,
here's one more.
yeah, like even like Raja Ghul, like yo, like what the hell? Like when you had to like choose between like
You had to,
saving Rage and like
yeah, you had to turn the power on with the Batmobile and shit.
mhm, yeah,
It's like fuck.
man, we could have had a boss battle with that, but no, just a cutscene, he disappears. Like no, that sucked ass.
But dude, yeah, the map to the new Batman game, it
Mhm,
it's got to at least be, twice the size of Arkham Knight. At
mhm,
least.
I hope so. Yeah. Bet like, I bet more longer. Like maybe even like as long as like I don't know, maybe as long as the Spider-Man like map size. I know they're comparing it to New York City, but still maybe it's even as long as that. Like
And like
because isn't it? Yeah,
let us go in the buildings, man. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, mhm, yeah.
like Ace
There's
Chemicals was a cool building in Arkham Knight, and then you blow it
yeah.
up, and
I
then you
would
can
love
never
to
go
go
back
back
there.
there.
Yeah,
Mhm. Yeah, other
that's
yeah.
what
There's a lot of
Arkham
places like
that's what Arkham
mhm.
Origins did right. Did you
Yeah.
ever play Origins? Arkham Origins?
I never played Origins, no, I only like watched clips on YouTube, but yeah, like I see with you, man, like even with different side missions and so you can go like in different buildings and explore. I did like that.
Like it'd probably be
It's quite
too hard. It'd probably be hard for you to like go back now and play it. It's kind of past its expiration date, but like,
yeah.
but
Hmm.
dude, when it came out, dude, it did a lot of things right, man. Like as far as
Hmm.
design and shit, you went inside
Hmm.
a lot of buildings, did a lot of Predator missions. Like
Hmm.
that's what's that's what I love most about the Batman games is the Predator stealth. And like
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
go
same.
into all these different rooms and each room's designed different and like you know what I mean.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, I would wanted to play Arkham Origins. I heard about a remastered they were going to do. Like, didn't they do one for the Xbox? Like, I'm not quite sure. Because I know they did some kind of like trilogy
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Xbox did get some kind of Arkham Origins game, but they won't give PlayStation that shit. Like it's like
Yeah,
it's like exclusive to that PlayStation Plus shit.
yeah, yeah. I was actually surprised to see that game in like PlayStation Plus. Like, what
Cause I want to
the fuck?
stream that game, but it's like you can't stream that
Mm-hmm.
on PlayStation
Yeah,
Plus. Fucking bullshit. And it actually had some
yeah,
good DLC, like Cold Cold Heart is was really
yeah. A
good.
hard, yeah. The Mister Free got like this super sick armor.
Yeah,
Like dope. Yeah.
yeah, and you get the exosuit, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
heated and shit. He's got heated gloves.
Mm-hmm. And that had a Mr. Freeze boss battle, did it? Like, I think I remember something.
Yeah, yeah, it was a good Mister Freeze boss battle, man.
Mm-hmm.
And like I liked how they did the characters in Origins too. Like Bane was fucking
Mm-hmm.
awesome, dude. Like
Yeah,
Bane's
Vane
was
was
a
cool.
fucking idiot in Arkham Asylum, Arkham
Hmm.
City. You know, they
Yeah,
did a way
yeah.
better job than Rocksteady with Bane, man.
Yeah,
And that's fucking hard to
yeah,
do, but they killed that shit.
yeah. And then they had like other villains, like was the Anarchist, like in Arkham Origins. I think they had that, didn't they?
Anarchy.
Like
It was anarchy. Yeah, you had to like disassemble his bombs and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a pretty cool mission, man.
yeah, yeah. It was quite cool.
And it's like, I mean, really what hurt Origins was the fucking continuity in the story and all that. That's why a lot of people have problems with that game.
Mm. Yeah,
And it's probably got a
yeah.
lot
So,
to do with the voice actors
mhm.
not being Kevin Conroy, and Mark Hamill.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kevin Conroy's like the best Batman, like in the Batman animated series, and so like you can't get
Yeah,
Conroy.
you can't fuck with that. That's like another level, man.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I don't
what would
think
you
it'll
like
be.
to see? What would you like to see in a new Batman game?
New Batman game. First of all, larger map, like we were talking about.
Yeah,
I would actually like if there was a bit more interactive stuff to do. Like you said, like going into different buildings, but not just that, doing other kind of like different things. Um, the day and night cycle, I would love if they
yeah,
had that
yeah, dude.
because
You could be Bruce Wayne during the day, fucking Batman at night and shit. You know what I mean?
mhm,
That'd be sick.
yeah, yeah, it's like that's something I didn't understand. I'm sure you got this as well. In Arkham Knight, like whole thing takes place in Halloween. Everything that you do in this game is in Halloween.
There's no
All
fucking
of
way,
these
dude.
missions, all of these villains that you capture, what the heck?
Yeah,
Yeah, like, did they ever thought about that? I thought about it as a video game, but like, put something a bit more like
but I
realism to
mean,
that. Like, I did.
I think it's really like a nod to the long Halloween. I think that's what they tried
Hmm.
to like make
Yeah.
everybody, think that's what it's about. The long Halloween. It's a long
Hmm.
ass night. But in reality, that shit's ridiculous, man. There's no fucking way that shit would take that fucking. It'd be like 2 days. It'd be like in the amount of a week. All the shit he did,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Even including like the expansions. So like, oh my god.
Yeah, and then like
Yeah, and like even like. Mhm.
Robin and Nightwing, they didn't even know where he went and shit. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, some of that shit don't even
Yeah.
make sense.
Yeah. Like a day and night cycle as well as I was saying, and play as Bruce Wayne. I love to play as Bruce Wayne, not just Batman. Be in the life of Bruce Wayne and see what he's doing. Like I would love that. I would love to do that as well. Play as Bruce Wayne.
But see, look,
Yeah.
if they do this Court of Owls game, let me see
Mhm.
if I can say this to where it makes sense. I don't, I got a hard time trying to make sense, but if if they do this Court of Owls storyline, how are they going to explain where the fucking Court of Owls been this entire time? Because this is gonna be a prequel, right? Not a
Mhm. Yeah. That's yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
so
This is gonna be after Origins, right?
so how are they going to explain where the Court of Owls been? Or like what have the Court of Owls been doing this entire time since from fucking Arkham Origins to
Hmm.
Arkham Knight? Like where have these
Hmm.
motherfuckers been? And if they got such a bad blood between Bruce Wayne, like the Wayne family, because more than likely they're going to be responsible for most of the Wayne murders.
Hmm. Yeah.
Possibly even Martha Wayne,
Yeah.
Thomas
Yeah.
and Martha Wayne. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Yeah.
Because you definitely know they're responsible for the death of Alan Wayne. I mean,
Hmm.
well, in the comic at least. I don't know how they would do it, but I don't
Yeah,
know,
I'd like to
man.
see how they write that out.
It's like they're always gonna run into like these problems that people are gonna have with the story and shit, man. Like unless they completely
Yeah.
reboot this shit. What if they reboot it? What if it ain't even Arkham? What if it's just Batman Court of Owls, like a completely new reboot?
Um, I would actually be fine with that. Like, yeah, yeah, that would be. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, like, yeah, just a Court of Owls will be quite good. Yeah, because the Arkham's like that's for me. That's like the whole like asylum and city and then like that's all done for me. Like if it should just start something like fresh and something new. Like
I
I
agree.
would like that.
I agree, man. But like
Yeah.
it's gonna be, I don't know, man. It's gonna be kind of hard to get used to that because like you already had these characters in the Arkham franchise that are established
Hmm.
and like you're used to those characters, you know those characters, like even the
Hmm.
voices, like the designs, you're
Hmm.
like so used to those characters. Now it's all gonna
Hmm.
be changed. Like when Batman Telltale came out, look, I liked the Batman Telltale series. I did. I liked it.
Same. Yes.
But it didn't do it for me, man. Like it wasn't Arkham to me. Like I
Hmm.
enjoyed it
Yeah.
as like entertaining, like watching it, like a good story,
Yeah.
but as far as like gameplay and like a game, it didn't do it for me at
Hmm.
all. It really didn't.
Yeah, same. Like with these kind of games, just like kind of watching a movie in a way. Like these kind of games, like they had like the was like The Walking Dead and all these other kind of things. It's not like really based on the same kind of like what's the word? It's not like the same game. It's just like different like features and stuff. But yeah, it's
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that was the first Telltale game I ever played. Was the Batman one.
same. It was for me too. Yeah, it was quite awesome. I mean, I did like it. I heard that they shut down the games.
Well, yeah, they did, but I heard like I don't know a month ago or a couple months ago they said that somebody's picking them back up.
Oh, really? Oh my God,
Yeah.
really nice. Oh,
Yeah.
that's quite cool.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind this like season three to see that.
yeah, so you'd probably
But
see another Batman again in Walking Dead and shit.
but most of all, I like to see the Arkham game. Like if I had a choice between an Arkham game and like short Telltale game, yeah, I would pick the Arkham. Like, I doubt.
Yeah, man, like
And
imagine if those two
yeah.
could like mix that. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
have the story driven shit mixed with the
the Arkham
Arkham
games. Oh
mechanics.
my
Yeah.
God, that would be crazy. Oh man, that would be quite cool.
Cause man, they had some pretty, pretty awesome shit in the Telltale game, man.
Hmm. Yeah, like what was it like? You know, going back to the Court of Owls game. Like, I did read something up a couple of months ago. It was like how they were talking about, and this is something that kind of worried me, is how they had like different chapters to the game. Like they had like chapter one, chapter two, chapter, and then there was also you can like do multiplayer as well,
Oh yeah,
which
I like that. I like that. The multiplayer shit.
yeah, yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah.
If they make multiplayer like how they had it in Origins, but like expand on it and like put more to it, that's a good game.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
especially like open world, like if you were Batman and I was Robin, like we could go out in the open world and like do missions and shit. Now that would be pretty fucking cool, man.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. You played the multiplayer, didn't you?
Yeah. Yep. for
Yes.
Arkham Origins.
Or was it like you could get to play as either the thugs or you can play as like
Yep.
Batman or the other kind of like villains?
Yeah, dude, and go head to head against people, man.
Hmm. Yeah, that sounds quite fun. I did saw some clips about it. It does look cool.
But it's like they need to add more characters than just Batman. People are gonna want Red
Hmm.
Hood. They're gonna want Robin.
Yeah.
You know,
Hmm.
Batwoman, Harley Quinn. They're gonna want those people,
Hmm.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially
Speaking of like all
Nightwing.
of the, yeah, hmm, yeah, of course, yeah, definitely. Speaking of all these other characters, like instead of like Batman having the whole spotlight, I would like even if they were have other like characters like you were saying like Nightwing or even like Red Hood. Like I would love a Red Hood game like that was
Yeah,
based on like even if it was maybe a sequel to Arkham Knight, like with Red Hoods, like after the event whole Batman situation, and then like things start to like happen around Gotham, and then Red Hood like take cares of shit like his way, like not the Batman way, which is quite cool. Like I love
yeah,
shooting
dude.
people in the head, like fucking
Dude, Red
awesome.
Hood is a fucking beast, dude.
Yeah, he's a cold killer. Holy
He's
shit.
he's so perfect, man, like with the Bat family because he's like the complete opposite of what they're trying to do.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, and it's a really shame because you don't really get to see much of like the Red Hood. You only see him for like a brief second at Arkham Knight in the end, and there's like these what was it like the Gotham stories? What was it called? You know these
The
like
Arkham
many.
episodes was
What
the
do you think about the Arkham episode? Like, t tell me your thoughts on that. Like the Arkham
dude,
episodes, like
that was some jank shit, dude. Fucking 15-minute bullshit.
15 minutes. Yeah,
That shit
man, I
was a
like remember ones
fucking
like.
joke, dude.
Yeah, like the Catwoman one, and then the oh my god, yeah, that was
Like, don't get me
horrible. But
wrong,
wasn't
I
yeah.
enjoyed them. I enjoyed them because it was
Hmm.
cool, but it was very disappointing when you're like playing and you're all into it and then it's over in like 10 fucking minutes, man.
Hmm. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, I found it quite. Yeah, I found it so
Like
like all this
the
time.
Batwoman
Yeah,
one, the Batgirl one was the best one cuz it was the longest one.
that was cool. Yeah. Wait, was that an episode? Was it?
It was a
Yeah, it
matter
was.
of
Was it?
it was
Yeah.
a matter of family.
Yeah, that one was really cool, and it had its own like little mini map and so, and that was cool. That was like an hour and a half. Like, yeah, I
And
really did like that.
and by the way, Rocksteady didn't do that one. That was WB
Yeah.
Montreal who's working on
Hmm.
this new Batman game.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
that's crazy. And like, was speaking like these other like 15-minute like Arkham episodes. Like, think of all the time that they had to prepare other missions, like other expansions for the actual Batman game, like side missions and so. I remember one of the episodes when they were talking about like the Batmobile and the suit, and they were like saying, "Oh, dude, like we've been working on this for like over a year," and I'm like, "Over a fucking year on a Batmobile, like, and you could be working on other like missions and so." Like, don't get me wrong, I love the Batmobiles and the Batmobile skins are cool, but I would love to see like more added to the game when it comes to like mission story, like oh
yeah,
yeah.
that's what I wanted, man. Like fuck the fucking Arkham episodes. Give me missions, man. It was like
Yeah, yeah,
I don't even give a fuck at this point. Like just could
yeah.
you imagine what they could have done if they actually would have put effort into that shit? Like okay,
Hmm.
maybe they did. Maybe they honestly did take them that long to do that shit. Because, I mean, after all, Rocksteady at that time wasn't a big studio, man. They didn't have a lot of people at
Hmm.
all. But, like, now,
Yeah,
over the years since then, they're fucking putting together a fucking army, dude.
yeah.
But could you imagine what the Nightwing shit could have been? Like, why couldn't they have
Oh,
just went to the open world where Batman, where you
yeah,
play as Batman in Arkham Knight, go to the open world and just have a new fucking map full of new fucking enemies and bosses and shit.
yeah.
Like, they could
I
have
would
done
love that.
that.
Yeah.
That would have been way better.
Hmm. And I know there's like a lot of other areas like that that like hasn't really been touched. Like that could have some kind of like other kind of element where another villain could take place, and then you could do your yeah,
You remember? Do you remember
yeah.
back then when me and you like first started talking and like it was about like the
The,
DLC shit and
the
like I
season of
remember
inf
I
yeah.
yeah. Remember I was saying like we might be able to go over one of those bridges and go to the other side and all that shit.
Oh my
Remember when I said
God,
that?
I
And like
remember now. Like,
they fucking and you know
yeah.
what was funny about that?
Uh,
Instead of letting us go across the bridge, they put the mission, the Killer Croc mission, right next to the bridge. Remember that?
yeah,
The
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
what'd they call that? That fucking
The ship thing, like the
yeah,
airship,
that blimp or
the blimp.
whatever.
Yeah. Hmm.
I was like, ain't that a
Yeah.
bitch? They put that
Yeah.
they put that
Yeah.
fucking blimp right by the bridge, man.
Hmm. Yeah,
They took an easy way
man.
out of that shit.
Hmm. I was actually quite disappointed with the Croc mission, to be honest with you. I mean, it was kind of cool, but it didn't have like that kind of horror kind of feel like Arkham Asylum did.
Right, right.
Yeah.
That's what I was wanting, man. That big fucking like real tense fucking moments and shit, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, instead we got like a mini, like what you played with like Nightwing and Batman, right? And then you double team and take down Killer Croc, and yeah, I wasn't really a big fan of that one.
Well,
But I mean, it kind of, yeah.
I think I think we've probably went on for a while now.
Have we? How long have we been talking for? Like,
Shit, I don't even know, but I mean, I'm having fun and like this shit's cool. I just don't want to say too much
hmm,
and then, you know, fucking not have something to talk about later because there really isn't
yeah,
no
of
fucking
course, yeah,
Batman
yeah,
news at all, man. It's bullshit.
yeah, because we can go on forever. Like, there's a lot of other things like I want to talk about, but maybe it's best if we save it for like maybe another time.
Right. But yeah, man,
Yeah,
thanks for joining me on this shit, man.
no problem, man. It's been an honor to be in your channel. It's, it's been
Hell yeah,
quite
man.
cool, like that. Like,
We're just getting started, dude. We're gonna do
oh
more
yeah,
of this
yeah,
shit, man.
yeah, yeah. This is just a little taste of what's to come. Like in the future, like there's more bigger things that's gonna be coming up, right?
Oh hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. Like I said, man, I got a fucking feeling, man, that a Batman game will be announced this year. I know I've said that shit before, but
Hmm.
I'm 100% positive that a
Hmm.
Batman game will be announced this year. But like, I'm not saying the game's gonna come out this year. I'm saying they're gonna announce one because that one
Hmm.
dude, that Gary dude, he
Hmm.
said, I'm pretty sure that's what he said, man.
Yeah, I think so as well. Maybe even October? Could we
Yeah,
get like something like
Gary said this. He said your publicist thanks you and promises will let the cat out of the bag reasonably soon.
hmm.
So
Yeah.
that ain't fucking saying oh we're gonna say something next year.
Hmm. Yeah.
And then one
Soon
dude's like,
is.
but
Mhm.
seriously, when are we getting the reveal? And then he responded and said, in a few weeks, give or take a few weeks. And then I was thinking, well, fuck, Batman Day's coming up on the 20th, but no, it's they ain't gonna announce it on Batman Day. There's no way. But I mean, they could, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, Batman Day. Well, shit. Today's the 18th. Batman Day is the 21st. So I don't know, man. But I wouldn't get my fucking hopes up.
Yeah, so but
But
whenever we get it,
yeah, dude, it's
better
gonna
be
be
worth the
fun,
wait.
man. It's gonna be fun.
Hmm.
But anyways, guys, thanks for joining us on the Arkham Podcast. This
Yeah.
is the Gaming Bunny. Go check out his channel. I'll put his channel in the link sometime
Hmm.
soon.
Yeah.
Check out his
And
channel.
when
He does a lot of WWE.
yeah, I plan to go back to more Batman stuff because Batman, like, this is where I base my whole channel off of. Like, that's where I got all my fans, all the subscribers from. So
Yeah, dude.
hopefully soon, like, you'll get to see more Batman stuff from me, and as well as from me and Arkham, DarkCIaw together.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, been fun. Like, oh my God, it's been like 3, 4 years we've been talking about this. Like,
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
it's, yeah,
Fucking nuts, man. But guys, we'll be back with some more. Just stay tuned and
see you later.
we'll see you guys in the next one.